Ladies and dads, welcome to It's Us Dads, episode number 7. I got Amina Buns here with us. She's growing fast. And to those of you new to the channel, essentially this is a weekly recap of life as a new dad, focusing on the main challenges and takeaways that are helping me and hopefully you become the best dads that we can be for our babies. Right, Amina Buns? This week's theme has been bodily extractions of this little one. And she looks cute, she is cute. But sometimes she is a devil. A devil, I say, a devil. So, I'm going to focus on 5 main takeaways, 5 main things that happened this week that will help hopefully you. As well, if you stick to the end, a couple of products that have made mom and my life much easier this week. And I'll link everything in the description below as well. Here we go. Week number 7. Topic number 1 revolves around mom's breasts, but specifically the gear that she uses to feed this little one. If you look at previous week's videos, you'll see how much this little one has grown. And it's thanks to all the milk that mom's been pumping out of her breasts. And that's a source of tension because we both would like me to participate more in the process of feeding her. But mom, and maybe your partner, has very high expectations, exactly as she wants it to be done. If it falls anything short of that, you are in the shooting range. So here's what I suggest. Take 1 hour of the day and literally shadow mom, the whole process. Everything, like watch her breastfeed your baby. Watch her clean all the gear, how specifically she cleans it with the soap and how she dries it with the paper towel, how she lets things dry. How does the pumping process look? Where does she put the milk that's been pumped out? How does she write the date and time and the quantity of milk on the silicone bag that's placed in the fridge? All these things I recommend. Take good notes of what she's doing and just monkey see, monkey do it. It has removed so much tension between us because I'm literally doing what she is doing herself. So I hope this helps you in the process of feeding and taking care of your little one. And still on the topic of breasts, let's move on to topic number 2. Topic number 2 is still about the breasts. We had a stressful week because mom went to a lactation specialist, also known as a nipple expert. And turns out that this little one has been doing a shallow latch, as it's known, on mom's nipple, meaning she's not getting the maximum milk that she could get if she was sucking properly over the nipple, over the areolas. So what the specialist recommended is that during the night, mom pumps while I feed pumped out milk because the pumping extracts more milk than her lips. And to get baby to adapt to a new sucking strategy takes some time. So we have a new plan for the night. Every time she needs to be fed, every 3 to 4 hours, mom pumps and I feed with a bottle. And this way we're extracting as much as possible and we're working together as a team, which is less exhausting if only one of us were to do it. We do it together, we go through it, we learn from it, and she's being fed the max amount possible. And then when she eats enough, which is usually 3 or 4 ounces every feeding, bam, she's knocked out after a good session of burping. Topic number 3 is about our feelings towards our babies as dads. And in week number 4, I shared with you all that my feelings are very different than mom's feelings towards her. And the big L word, I didn't feel it. This week it finally changed. And it was a really beautiful moment where I held her and I just felt that feeling of love and I shared it with her. Beyond sharing this with you, which is an exciting moment for me, I just want to emphasize that any feeling you have throughout your experience as a parent, specifically dads, I think is legitimate. And holding that space for it and not necessarily giving into pressure to say something or feel something that you don't. And when it does come, then share it and celebrate like I did this week. Topic number 4 is not about love, it's not about boobs, it's about pooping, okay? Now, we've had some incidents this week of explosive poop all over the place, way into like almost, what was it, shoulder level, middle back? There's a lot of poop all over the place. And our instinct was change her nappy and clean her with wipes. But sometimes it's best to just give the baby a rinse. If it's that messy, then just take her into the bathroom, make sure the temperature is right. You wanna make sure that you are gauging the temperature with your elbow so that it's not too hot. And then just rinse off the bum, rinse off the body, and there you go. No need for any wipes. So we've done this 2 times this week already. Getting used to rinsing the baby after explosive poops. Topic number 5 is something I don't have a solution for yet, but it's something I think we should talk about, and that is the burping of baby. Burping is something that's necessary, at least for this little one, in order to go back to sleep. So in the middle of the night, we'd feed her and we'd change her nappy, but if she doesn't burp out the gases that she has inside from sucking, she will not be comfortable and she will make lots of noises and she'll start spilling out the milk and she'll be fussing like no one's business for a long time, which means you are the responsible person to burp your baby, and that could take anywhere between 1 second to 90 minutes, and it's exhausting in the middle of the night doing this. So the first point is just know that this is an exhausting experience, and with trial and error you're going to find out the best way to help your baby burp. One way for us, which seems to be very successful, is to put the torso, the upper part of the body, over the shoulder. And at least I sort of like push and press up, and that helps her get it out. That's number one. Number two is on your forearm with the head on the side, just rubbing the back and pushing those gases up. But sometimes none of those things work and you just gotta wait. Which leads me as a segue to the product review, which is, I wish, first of all, that there would be a burping machine. If there is a burping machine out there, I want to get it because I want to save myself 90 minutes in the middle of the night. In the comments, please drop a link to such a product if it exists. Mom, wouldn't it be great if there was a burping machine? Thumbs up. By the way, my name is Jonathan Bellick, also known as Borderless Bellick on social. I do daily videos for this cutie on Instagram and TikTok, focusing on her life experiences and lessons that I think she should learn as she grows up. So follow Borderless Bellick if you want that kind of content. And since we're talking about products already, I wanted to talk about two which are very nice to have. The first product is something that all of us have owned in the past, and that is a second phone. Now, you may ask yourself, okay, Bellick, why are you recommending a second phone? And that is that most of us parents have a monitor, right? We're monitoring our baby, and if we use our primary phone, like the one I'm using right now for my camera, I can't actually see what baby is doing. So by using a secondhand, old and cheap phone that can be used as an app for your camera monitor, then you're able to do two things and not miss out on using your phone for things you need on the regular. So, oh yes, it also, mom says, drains your battery, which is very true, especially if you have the video on all the time because you want to watch. So get yourself a second phone. I'll drop a couple of links of things I recommend, of course, in the description, but probably any old smartphone will do the job. The second product, which now is exciting to be using, is this Einstein Baby's Playground. You know why, mom? Because baby is now starting to look at things and starting to recognize bright light or interesting shapes and things that are coming her way. So this mat has a couple of features. The first one is that we have this colorful snail with all different shapes and... What? Oh, it's a caterpillar. Maybe it's a snail outside of its home? No, okay. It's a caterpillar and it's very colorful. It sticks on the playmat, it has different shapes, different sounds, and essentially baby, as it's working its neck muscle, will start looking and exploring and looking at herself with this mirror, which is nice. Number two is this little pillow. At week 7, she still can't pick her neck up or her body properly, which is totally fine. So we like to place her on top of this and she can put her arms over it and her neck and look around and explore. And it comes together with this set. Of course, it's washable. Of course, it's comfortable. And here she is enjoying her time. So if you're looking for a little play mat to get your baby started off with, I recommend this. Gesundheit, and I'll put in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And on behalf of Amina and myself, thanks for joining this experience. If you like this video and found it valuable, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't, hit that ding ding wherever that may be, and we'll see you next week with some more takeaways and products that we recommend.